as you can see, HASAN just got exposed big time. It's time for our weekly More Pegasus slop bingo, because this is just, we haven't gotten a 5 in a row in 4 weeks, and we're long overdue, and it's about goddamn time that we got this damn thing filled out for once. So let me make sure that I have this sped up, because his videos seem to be getting longer, which doesn't surprise me considering that there's so much to talk about. But longer videos means we're more likely to get a freaking bingo for once. So make sure that if you're like watching the VOD or anything like that, that you be sure to watch the original video on its own. And then, hopefully, you'll be able to follow along as we slowly but surely fill out this bingo sheet. And hopefully we will get a bingo for the first time in weeks.
Welcome back to a series so creepy. Even Dan Clancy subscribed.
Oh, yeah.
In today's video, Hasan is finally admitting his viewers are potential terrorists now. He's talking about how he's always right with his political predictions. Omega Cap. He's once again blaming Israel for all his problems, taking zero responsibility for his violent rhetoric. Rank #1 loser and Hasan orbiter Mike from PA is back beefing with Asmongold.
Yep, this bastard right
He's
here.
claiming Asmon is botting and his viewership isn't real. He's spreading disgusting lies about Asmon's dad, saying that he loved Hasan and hated his own son.
Oh, I think I remember that being brought up at some point.
Protected by Trump and the government with zero proof. He's making fun of his hygiene and ability to get women. Look who's talking. Asmon and his editor have responded with the receipts proving Mike wrong. A random streamer is thirsting over Asmon and SUC.
Oh my god.
Casey Tron is beefing with everyone and calling out slop-tubers.
Oh my god, no, this is gonna be wild.
Ultimate Gooning
Lord.
Lord. Twitch CEO Daniel Clancy has been brutally exposed by streamer Peach Jars
Oh,
for
shit.
staring at OnlyFans e-girls at the Streamer Awards after party.
Oh my god, no, this is gonna be crazy. No, we might have to start marking it off already, because he's already done like he's already listed multiple things, and I'm so excited. Actually, here, let's go ahead and mark off the free space, if anything. Okay, let's go ahead and up those numbers.
Ew. Subscribe or you turn into Mike from PA. Torko.
I am not going to turn into Meek from PA. That didn't make any sense, but I'm gonna stand by it.
Let's up those numbers!
Now let's begin.
Right, so Hasan is now admitting that he has potential terrorists in his chat.
We're going to count that as Luffy the Houthi. Whenever he supports terrorists, or whenever it's even brought up, we're going to mark that off as Luffy the Houthi, because we all know damn well that the Houthis are doing exactly what Louis from One Piece are doing, even though Luffy would beat the Houthis' asses any day of the week.
In the recent terror plot, only 2 options.
Do you believe it's fake? Be real? Oh, dude. There's
Okay, this is... okay, we got 2 right off the bat. This is his chatters. When his chatters are being brought up in some way. He's been doing that a lot recently, so that's a guarantee.
only 2 alternatives here. There's only 2 options. Either they tapped into a group of LARPers, like the silliest of the sort, or it's just completely made up. I'm so glad I
don't even know what the hell they're talking. Turtle Island Oh. Peaceful protest will never be enough. Sure. Whatever you say. The only way out is through resistance. I mean, here's the thing. Such things should only be like a last resort when all other methods have failed. That's what usually comes with like protests and stuff. You want to at least bring it up and like come up with petitions. And only if those don't work would you protest. And only if those don't work and you're actively being like, even if your protest is being like, even if you're peacefully protesting, if you're being met with violence in a peaceful protest, that might be the only, I guess not necessarily excuse, but somewhat justification. It's hard to really put it into words without it being twisted into something that it's not supposed to be, but... And for those that don't know, Turtle Island is what some Native American groups refer to the continent of North America as.
Kind of LARPy bullshit with regular fucking frequency, okay?
LARPy.
This is also part of the reason why I do this, because some of you dumb fucks, I think, if I didn't do this, would probably get duped by a federal law enforcement officer. I apologize to some of you dumb fucks, but some of you dumb fucks do unironically. Some of you dumb are unironically so easy to manipulate.
Oh my god. Okay, so now he knows that his chat is full of dipshits.
That a federal law enforcement agent could straight up come to you and be
Well,
like...
he's actually probably always known. By the way, KCD1 is still on sale for 11 hours. I'll think about it, Boonda. Excuse me. But yeah, I'll think about it.
Come on, comrade. Look alive. Let's engage in some direct action.
Comrade.
Interesting, Hasan.
Oh,
So
wait.
what exactly do you mean by direct action? Are you implying
$8 is for the full game with all DLCs included. Ah.
that your chat is filled with terrorists? But not only just terrorists,
Oh, there he is. There's Luffy the Houthi right there.
apparently stupid ones who would get duped by law enforcement. And by duped, he means that, hey guys, we're trying to have a little subtle movement here, but you guys are stupid and you're gonna give away the plot. You're gonna give away the secret. This is literally a self-admission of Hasan's propaganda here.
Yeah.
And it turns out we were actually right all along. This is Hasan's audience, if it wasn't apparent from them spamming
Yeah, all of this.
hearts for a shooter and a terrorist. Turns out they
I'm not saying it's a false flag, but it would have been the perfect false flag.
are actually the stupidest radicals to ever exist. He literally just admitted
Yep.
by direct action he means violent action as a result of LARPing as a revolutionary. Also, the
Mm-hmm.
absolute
Listen, how is Hasan gonna call himself a revolutionary if he ain't got no poems? Listen, if Hasan were really down with the struggle, he'd have his sandals and his capris on.
irony of Hasan saying, some of you would get duped. Some of you are unironically so easy to manipulate. Yeah, you would know, Hasan, wouldn't you? Considering that's your entire stream. That's your whole model of revenue. You manipulate a bunch of absolute idiots, like the stupidest of the stupid,
Yes.
coaxing them into extremism and promising them a better future, a socialist communist utopia. And now
Okay, do I want to mark that off? I might give it a moment.
you're acting like you don't do that, oh, you stamp out this sort of extremism and this LARPing, and here's what you actually do.
If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott.
Okay, that's incitement. I mean, this clip has been voice crack. This clip has been played many times, but we're still gonna mark it off as incitement to violence because it's the truth.
Yeah, kill them. Kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods, dude. What?
In Minecraft, you have to. It's the context. You need the context. It's in Minecraft.
Oh, Hasan, you totally stamp it out. You definitely aren't the one leading this and encouraging this all this time. Fear responded, I regularly stamp out LARPers. Hasan took a photo with a dude who was indicted by a grand jury for 11 charges of terrorism.
Oh, good lord.
The half-ass lies of a mission is what makes average people just tune anything Hasan says out.
Yeah.
We got this guy going, I'll never shut up about this tonight, and we got Hasan taking a picture. Michigan man charged with making terrorist threats in Illinois. Now, of course, I'm not saying
What the hell was he making threats about?
that Hasan had any knowledge of this or anything like that. We're just saying that, hey, there's a correlation, there's a trend, and Hasan's chat seems to be pretty extreme. Not just a photo, apparently they've been talking quite a bit. If your streams require you to repeatedly tell your audience not to commit acts of terror, you might be a part of the problem, Hasan. Yeah, I
Oh.
feel like I've never had to do that ever. Admitting that his viewers are potential terrorists is
You guys better not be doing that kind of shit. I'll find out.
crazy. I mean, this is the first time he's being somewhat honest. We're now only Hasan is to put emote only when he's reading some terrorist manifesto.
Oh.
He's finally becoming self-aware about the audience he's fostered. I mean, he's slowly coming to grips with reality. As we all know, he's been watching the legendary series.
The Legendary Series, and that's another mark on the bingo card, because whenever he says the Legendary Series, because this series is quite legendary. It's the only one that I've watched now when it comes to keeping up with HASAN drama, because some of the others, let's just say, some of the others might be a lot to be desired.
And he also realized that, hey, nobody wants to associate with him because his community is completely insane.
Yeah.
Do not play with him. He's a fucking fascist.
Oh, good lord, look, Burnt Peanut. Yes, no, he's got, like, his model is absolutely, you're just an anarcho-capitalist, yes. No, Burnt Peanut's model is freaking insane. No, I fucking love it.
I highly doubt that he is a fascist, chatter. Obviously,
He's
if you're a
not.
normal content creator, why in the ever-loving would you ever want to be around
He's a peanut, that's what he is.
someone like myself, whose community instantly goes, that's a white supremacist, racist, fascist.
So then Hasan talks about how he's always right. And his
Oh, he's always right, yes. But I thought he was always left. Oh, that's right. He's gone on record saying that he hates the left.
political predictions come true more often than not. He's trying to act like a future predictor here. Please.
Yes.
Once you compare his political predictions to Asmongold's, seems
Oh,
like
no.
I nailed a lot.
You should do something with this politics stuff. Yeah,
What do you mean you should do something? He's been doing it for the past... How long has he been doing all of this? At least 2 to 3 years?
you're right. I feel like I nailed a lot of this stuff. I should maybe think about doing politics.
Okay, now I'm just confused. What does he mean when he says he's thinking about doing it? He's been doing it this whole time. Unless he means in a specific context.
would love to see an Asmongold try to tackle one of these things. Like, what are his political predictions for 2026, you know?
So, if we could just going on Kalshi or something?
Boobs will get bigger in video games.
Oh, Lord.
That's it. That's the only thing. You didn't do shit. PR year. It was a PR year. It was actually a PR year, low key. There was a lot of good PR, and then there were
A lot of good PR, huh? No, I mean, they say all PR is good PR, but in his case, it's clearly a lot to be desired.
also a lot of bad PR. If you watch your old streams, you were way more grumpy. I was also
He's still grumpy. He's just as grumpy as he was back then.
way happier in my old streams too, though.
Was he?
My highs were high, my lows were low.
I don't
We
know.
were like neutral and then negative. How can I be okay?
There's that here. I know this isn't a new crash out, but every time that pops up, we're considering it a crash out. If I can find it here. How could he be okay? He hates all of the people in his chat.
Packwatch, Joe Brandon, Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell already dead. Well, I got 1 out of 3.
Oh, good lord. Oh, God. A lot of lets us love animals, but this motherfucker out here torturing. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, his own chat has been calling him out on that stuff, including people that are longtime subscribers to his Twitch. Even they are calling him out on that. Apparently, supporting terrorists is okay to Hasan's chat, but when it comes to shocking your dog, that's where it draws the line.
And Joe Brandon did literally get ass cancer, so close enough.
Wow, we actually got everything here. Hasan admits he's absolutely miserable and that he was happier before. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't really need to tell us. We can kind of guess from your daily mental breakdowns.
Oh my fucking god, I hate the left. I hate
This one, oh my God, this will never be not funny. He had a cat that was very grumpy. He would nub his head against me, and then he would bite me on the head. Ow. Aw.
liberalism. I hate everything that's going on.
Hasan's viewers are all infected. Yes, pretty much.
The goddamn week.
I thought you were going to say they were all infected with the virus from Left 4 Dead. I don't know why that popped into my head. Oh my God. I hope I don't have that kind of brain rot.
I hate my life. I hate streaming. I hate socialism. I hate all of you. I hate the woke. I hate the woke.
No, this rant will never be not funny.
And oh my god, dude, the fucking force laugh.
No, I heard that laugh.
Asmund talks about video game. Dude, he really just makes the most unfunny jokes, and he's the only one who's laughing. He's the only one who will laugh at himself because he's legitimately not funny. He's not entertaining at all. It's only funny when he's having a meltdown.
Yes, it is. No, whenever he's the butt of a joke, that's when it's funny.
Everybody's laughing at him, not with him.
Yes, they're laughing at you, not with you. Do you understand, Sandy? Oh, I understand what's going on right now, SpongeBob.
It's such a loser, dude. Also, he goes, yeah, this year had lots of PR, you know, good and bad. I mean, what kind of copium is this, dude? Your good PR is basically a bunch of paid fucking articles.
Yes.
Or it's a bunch of gooning journalists talking about the sweat on your chest hair.
Oh my God, that fucking piece of shit article. Yes, because his trapezius muscles ripple through his shirt, just like a whatever the hell, and be like, Granddad, you making me uncomfortable. And then Taylor Lorenz be all like, oh, Hasan Piker is a sexy man.
Just rewriting history completely, like the dog shocking saga, where they still insist it's a vibration collar or some bullshit.
They're
and
still saying that, aren't they?
you're reaching for Zin, when that was completely disproved as well.
Yeah.
And the bad PR is, well, this guy was caught on stream
Literally everything. His entire PR is bad.
shocking his fucking dog like a disgusting animal abuser. I don't know, man. I feel like the bad PR is a little worse than the good PR here. And it's
A
not
little worse.
really on even fronts here. You're just coping. Now, as for his political predictions always being right, play the clip.
We did
Oh.
it successfully. We stopped.
Oh, this is the one where he said that Russia wasn't going to invade Ukraine, even though that's exactly what happened like 2 weeks later.
Vladimir Putin from invading Ukraine. Or maybe that was never gonna fucking happen. Like I said, it was never gonna fucking happen.
Right. Nice
Right, and that's exactly what happened.
prediction there, Hasan. You totally got it right. That was a week before the invasion, by the way.
Okay, 1 week. I thought it was 2 weeks.
Just gotta point that out. Literally could not be more wrong. Who legitimately goes to Hasan to get their politics? Except complete brain dead freaking regard.
Yeah.
Because legitimately he's wrong about everything. He's
People
always
like
wrong.
Hasan is like, yeah.
I swear he wants to slop up Asmund something fierce.
Oh
Okay.
my God, wait. Should we mark this off as slop tubers?
Hasan, now you're giving people some ridiculous ideas here. Can Hasan's prediction be confessing his love for you? Okay, man.
Oh
what
my
are we doing
God.
here? Dude is down horrendous. Right, so moving on to the situation in Australia. Recap
Oh,
of the
yeah,
terrorist
this.
attack and obviously anti-Semitic attack.
Amazing device if you want to walk your dog on. Well, yeah, you've made mention of that more than once, Bunta, so you don't have to worry about it.
Where a bunch of people died, and Hasan did the whole playbook of using this opportunity to push his agenda.
Yes.
America bad, even though it's completely unrelated, and a bunch of the classic Hasanetic things.
I mean, it's a very
I should have a bingo thing that's labeled Hasanetics, but I thought about it. But
American-style incident that took place this time in Australia. So the Australian cops,
wait, American style?
with the limited training that they supposedly had, still did a better job than American cops do in situations like this. And they're still talking. Americans are still talking.
Well, out of all the excuses, Hasan found one excuse that works the best, and above all, Israel never.
Yep. Yes, here, we're gonna label that off because he can't get this place off of his mind. It's not eel, it's not... It will never not be off of the... I have no idea what I'm trying to say, but I will say it.
fails. Hasan continues to blame Israel for recent.
Well, there, that counts. Yeah. Yeah, it's always... It's a false flag, guys. Don't you remember the false flags?
terrorist attack.
The point I was trying to make before I got rudely interrupted by a beam of light, which I assume is aliens.
The beam of light is... Well, I don't know what it is, but it's supposed to blind you, and it...
Or Israel, one or the other. Was that, of course, anti-Semitism existed long before Israel ever did, but Israel's actions, especially because they package those actions with Judaism falsely, absolutely causes more people to lean into anti-Semitic conspiracies, anti-Semitic tendencies.
So you mean, well, like what you do on a regular basis?
And it increases anti-Semitism in general.
Yeah.
It's a false flag. Ignore that the police said he was on a watch list for months. Yeah, it's a false flag. It's the perfect false flag.
You know who else increases anti-Semitism in general? And no, not your mom this time. It's you, buddy. It's you. You and your chat.
Yes,
and Twitch
I just made that point just a moment ago.
Oh, honestly, right? When he tries to say, oh, well, these people just hate Jews and they're conflating all this stuff, he means it. He's literally talking about himself, projecting like the Epsilon Cinema. And at this point, I don't know
Yes.
what to say. He's legitimately a cartoon character. You can't really joke about blaming random beams of light on Israel.
No, you don't understand, Pegasus. It's the Jewish space lasers. Don't you know? The Jewish space lasers that control the weather. That's what that they know. No, you see all of the Hasidic whatevers with their big hats and the curly Q locks on the side of their head, putting their hands together, saying, "Oh, let's see how we can trick Hassan this time. Let's see how to many more false flag because it's not chutzpah enough."
That's unironically what you would do. Because keep in mind, this is the same guy that blamed him shocking his dog
Yes, this one as well.
room on Israel.
Yes, he shocks his dog. Better blame something that has nothing to do with you.
Like, I don't even know how anybody takes him seriously after that, but yeah, here we are. I mean, if you look at Hassan's commentary over the past year, he's pretty much blamed every attempt to cancel him in some way to Israel, right? When it's obviously him just being a colossal moron, being hated for reasons unrelated to Israel-Palestine, but he always wants to bring that up because he knows his audience is rabidly obsessed with this issue to the point where they lose all common sense, lose all sort of logical, rational thinking, and they automatically side with Hassan because he says Israel bad, and that's what his audience wants to hear. Right, so in a surprising turn of events, Hassan talks about how he's been the one warning people about anti-Semitism.
Okay, he's the one. Yes, he's been warning us about it because he's the one that promotes it.
Hassan, wow, you're so noble.
And a lot of people refuse to recognize this. And it's crazy because, like, this is something that I've consistently talked about in purpose.
He has a broccoli haircut. I mean, it kind of depends. Sometimes he has it, sometimes he doesn't.
Something I've consistently yelled about.
We got to make it green now.
Something I've consistently warned
Wait,
about.
he's wearing a green... Oh my god, he's wearing a green... What would this be called? Overcoat? I don't know.
And yet those warnings have always consistently fallen on deaf ears. And not only are they fallen on deaf ears, but when the moment actually does come, when there is a heinous anti-Semitic act of violence, for example, people still turn around and go, wow, dude, I can't believe you found it in your heart to criticize Israel here.
Oh my
Brother,
god.
What are you smoking? You can't.
No, criticism, I mean, obviously criticism of Israel isn't the same thing as anti-Semitism, even though a lot of people have a habit of conflating the two, but in Hassan's case, whenever he says that he hates Zionists, I'm pretty sure you know what he actually means.
Believe a single word coming out of your mouth right now. So you're the one who's been warning people apparently, right?
Yeah.
Did you literally say that Ethan Klein was hallucinating anti-Semitism and he's seeing it where it doesn't even exist?
There's been now 3 instances, I think, of, in my opinion, very credible accusations of anti-Semitism. You've accused me of hallucinating all 3 now, which is very convenient.
No,
and
also,
also,
not credible. We are not in agreement. These are not credible.
These are not credible, even though they're the quintessential team. Oh my god, yes. If you've ever seen that one scene in Family Guy where Connie D'Amico makes Chris popular, and she gives Chris a pencil-thin douchebag beard. That's all that Hassan is missing.
Allegations of anti-Semitism. These are hysterical hallucinations of a person who desperately wants all of his critics to be anti-Semites.
Yes, we have documented cases of anti-Semitism pretty far and wide, and Hassan makes believe that they're not happening.
So he can
I'm
feel
so
comfortable
glad this is on
in
record.
the
And don't you constantly try to downplay actual instances of anti-Semitism and defend Twitch in the whole like tier list situation?
Oh, and this piece of crap. The fact that Capcom is...
Obviously a racial tier list. This guy unironically goes, I've been warning people about anti-Semitism. I also support these 3 different anti-Semitic terrorist organizations. Anti-Semitic,
yeah.
literally in their charter. They don't exactly like hide this shit. It's very obvious what they believe. And Hassan goes, well, they're probably doing a good thing. I support them 10 toes down.
Yeah. I support the Houthis 10 toes down! That's exactly how he said it. Fucking bitch-ass motherfucker.
I've been warning people, guys. How could you not predict that this was going to happen? I, Hassan Biker, the future predicted this would happen, right? I was warning everybody about it. What sort of like historical revisionism is this, bro? We see your commentary. It's documented. Also, ironically, he wants to take the win here, when in reality, we are the people who've been warning him about his extremist rhetoric, right? And the fact that he's probably going to get people killed because he keeps escalating with his rhetoric and his sort of anti-Semitic tones. And essentially, he keeps like doubling down every time another tragedy happens. And he
Isn't anti-Semitism also part of the It depends.
It to further his agenda, even if it's exactly the opposite of what would help him. His audience still gets bolstered even more because Hasan crafts this extra narrative, he puts it on top, and he again finds a way to connect it to his political causes and to push his agenda. And the thing you gotta understand about Hasan is that he can never be wrong because
he can't be wrong because he's Hasan. Everybody knows that.
In the real world, right? The rightness you were talking about only exists in the real world. Hasan is living in the 7th dimension. I call it the Diddy Piker universe.
It's always either well, I'm neither, so yeah.
Pure responded
Hasan Fuentes. Oh no. Oh my god, now they're being conflated. That's right. That's precious. Well, yeah, Hasan Nazi.
Hasan Nazi. At least one is honest with their audience and their feelings towards a group of people and doesn't hide behind calling out their country. If he doesn't blame Israel, he blames Asman. Oh, don't worry.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, it's either Israel or it's Asman.
Different scapegoats. Don't forget Ethan, Destiny, and Sloptubers.
Oh, that's a mention of Sloptubers because you know, Sloptuber is usually just another word for the commentary community, but it's specifically more Pegasus.
Until we get an Asman is an Israeli activist.
I'm pretty sure people have made that accusation more than once. I mean, people assume that Asmongold has the backing of Trump, even though I highly doubt Trump knows who. Well, he probably does, but he's not really. Maybe not that explicit.
Accusation. I feel like he might have said that. I don't know. Like, he's just accused everyone of everything at this point. Do you think it's possible that Asmongold is of Jewish descent? His name is Zachariah.
Well,
this whole thing might be a Mossad psyop.
Oh my god, no, that's...
Oh my god, is this actually a Hasan catter? I would legitimately believe that. Is this not bannable in Twitch TOA? Okay.
It's Twitch. What did you expect?
Can we just stop this fantasy of pretending Twitch will...
No, that's Twitch being Twitch. Here, yes. Oh my god. All we need is him saying diabolical and we'll have our first 5 in a row in for freaking ever. Please, Pegasus. Please say diabolical. Please.
Enforce anything related to Hasan. The rules hardly ever apply to Hasan. Actually, they never do.
They don't.
Sort of ban is essentially just a vacation for him. The minimal bannable offense is when he tells his audience to kill a U.S. congressman. That's a one-day ban.
That's a one-day ban, and it's on his... Yeah, and it just so happens to be on his day off.
Happened to be on his day off. This man put on terrorist propaganda that seemingly included Houthis firing towards their enemies' positions and walking away from his stream. He'll never get banned for anything besides an occasional weekend vacation. Hasan goes, I abhor anti-Semitism. I've spent my entire professional media career combating it. I just happen to be anti-Israel.
Oh yeah, didn't Variety make that one puff piece out of all of the magazines?
Okay, buddy, shut the fuck up. Hasan's conflation of legitimate criticism of the Israeli government with the defense of an explicitly anti-Semitic terrorist attack is morally bankrupt and intellectually lazy, provides cover for real bigotry, and poisons any chance of nuanced discussion. It's a disgraceful fake. Hasan is legit gonna read this and go, doing his fucking cheesy-ass fake laugh. Guys, wonderful news. Hasanabi is on the...
Yes, yes. Well, I'm pretty... yes.
Yes. No Christmas for you.
He's gonna... No, forget getting lumps of coal. He's gonna get far worse. Let's go.
Moving on to another orbiter, Denims.
Oh,
the snark mods directly communicated with Denims on their intent to create...
Have you had a chocolate chip cookie today and it tasted so good? Oh yeah, I bet it tasted as good as this spicy drama that we've got ourselves in.
Market replacement, Absolute Cinema. On January 21st, the H3 Snark mod with the Discord username Dart sent Denims a message saying, can you advertise on the H3 Snark before or when the content puke is released? I try time to gather people there to join your stream, but we need you for this one, so we don't boost Ethan's release. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Remember to just wait a bit and watch it on Denim's Twitch stream. We must not feed Ethan's engagement. Original emphasis. Hopefully, content puke will be the nail in Ethan's coffin, but the amount of hate watch could help him survive a couple quarters if we all watch it. This shows the H3 Snark mods lied to Discord about their intent to siphon views away from the TEI. I mean, that is pretty damning. I would expect announcements to do because
nice.
He will deny being a mod since he lives in France. Either way, the viewers win. It's crazy how their disillusion to the Hasan cult has manifested so deeply, it's become self-destructive to the point that they're in court for it. Dying in a hill to dick ride a balding terrorist dog abuser is not something many people should be stupid enough to do. Ethan is getting paid from Reddit and Denims.
Oh,
it's even
Lord.
worse than what Casey did, and she had to apologize and settle.
Oh yeah, no. Denims is just gonna keep on milking it for the next year.
Slam dunk for Ethan's lawyers. Yeah,
Let's
we
go.
had a feeling that when these messages got leaked, they would be completely cooked because they were obviously conspiring together. Turns out we were completely right here, and they've implicated themselves. If they're so explicitly doing what Ethan's accusing them of, I don't see how they can be.
Yeah, that's right. She was like, if you don't want to give views to that terrible video, so please watch mine instead.
Out of this, we must not feed Ethan engagement chick should consider medicating it as a full-blown attempt to tank someone and is so clearly illegal. They're nuts. Wait, it's me. Absolute Cinema.
Oh, let's go.
Yes, some would call it that.
Absolute. Wait, do I have that? No, we're gonna. You know what? Forget it. We're marking that off as Absolute Cinema. I don't even care if he's actually saying it or if it's just a recording of him saying it. We're including that just because.
True, I like that guy. That guy's great.
Yes.
Subscribe. Moving on to the next HASAN orbiter.
Oh
Casey
yeah,
Tron.
Casey Tron. Yes, the weed bitch.
Brittany Venti responds to Casey confirming that she bullied her when she was a teenager. Basically, Casey tweeted this: Twitch has always been one big boys club where you have to downplay and normalize disgusting behavior if you want to grow your channel. If you're popular, you'll never be held accountable by your peers. It's a toxic space. So this Brittany person says, I'm going to share my story. I'm sick of your performative BS. I was a mod for Casey, supported her. I was very active. I was 17, freshly orphaned with nothing and having to live with my ex-boyfriend's family. Even when I had to pay $500 rent, I still supported her channel, sub, donated, did it because I thought she was funny. Before she had a sense of humor. Then when I started becoming more popular, Casey got jealous. She felt two women weren't allowed to do satire. She started to bully me and talk shit. I just binged the wheel bit. She bullied me on stream by emulating this bit. I was 17, freshly turned 18. I was orphaned. Keep in mind, Casey was older than me. She isolated me from the only people I had to talk to, and she stole my bit. So
What the hell? Oh man, no, this is the first time hearing about it.
Responded admitting it. Casey addresses the drama. That's right. I bullied the viral blackface girl in case you need another
Wait, viral.
to stand, and then she brings up slop tuber.
And then slop tubers. We already have that marked off. God damn it.
Several other things that happened while I was away. During my absence, the viral blackface girl came forward about how I had bullied her several years ago. That's right. I bullied the viral blackface girl, in case you need—
I don't know who the hell this viral blackface girl is, or even why she did blackface, but we have 24 hours. $1 equals 1 minute of subs, dono, and bits. I ain't giving her a cent.
Another reason to stand or donate. I want to also shout out to the drama slop tubers who have been—
Oh my god.
since 2013.
2013? Who At what point was she ever relevant back then? I've never heard of Casey Tron until literally this year when she was brought up in the Ethan Klein lawsuit. And she's saying that she's been being called out by slop tubers since 2013?
I want to thank them for trying to make me look bad. Being hated by people like you actually makes me look really, really good. I want to also tell them you're welcome for giving them someone so irreverent to go on unhinged misogynistic rants about over their subpar games.
Oh my god, of course. She has to bring out bitch hatred.
For over 10 years now. You're welcome.
Yeah, Casey, I hate to break it to you, but you can't really play the tough girl anymore. You already lost.
Yeah.
You got humiliated. You apologized. Every single value—
Oh, actually, wait a minute. I just realized I have a lawsuit thing. I highly doubt that the brothel that HASAN went to is going to get brought up, but it's something.
who you claim to stand against, you essentially betrayed, and you're completely cooked now, and nobody's gonna fucking stand you. You need to have something that's actually pleasant to look at, but you are the opposite, right? Also, I don't really know who she's talking about there, like, who's been making videos on her since 2013. Nobody knows who you are. Even my audience constantly asks me, who the fuck is this, right? And I'm telling them,
No,
oh, yeah,
that's...
one of those HASAN orbiters
It's
or
one
something.
of those
Just because
HASAN
more
orbiters.
People mention your name, Casey. Holy shit. Also, I really don't understand how pointing out that you are a horrible person in all these different ways, and, you know, you were also bringing up Asmon's dead mom and a bunch of heinous shit as well. How is that making you look good at all? In fact, I feel like the public perception towards you is pretty freaking bad, considering you were melting down, crying, and losing everything. Moving on to Ultimate Gooning Lord.
Yes, here he is. It's the Ultimate Gooning Lord, Clan Dancy. Oh my god, no. The board is all over the place. Technically, we could label that one girl simping after Asmongold and XQC to be other streamer drama, but I'd hardly consider it drama, but we could mark it off if we don't have anything else to.
CEO Dan Clancy. Apparently, he was caught staring at OFE girls.
Oh,
my
Lord.
god, he has never
Yes.
made the allegations. Trevor Peach Jars talks about when Twitch CEO Dan Clancy was creepily staring at her and Mordpie at the Streamer Awards after party. Look how satisfied he is with himself.
Oh, good lord, no. This freaking ugly ass bitch over here.
Actually, I do have something to say about the
Not her, but this guy.
after party.
Let's hear it.
That I really didn't want to say.
We want to hear it now.
Yeah.
He's ready to go.
So
Oh god.
I got like a little section for the corner of the club, and Amy left her.
Your heat results are second in the 200-meter backstroke, 6th in the freestyle, 5th in the other freestyle. You got to in the 4x50. You got disqualified. Although in the finals you were lucky enough to get 4 silver. Nice. How did you get disqualified?
On the table, so I grabbed the award. I'm taking selfies with it, and Mordecai's sitting next to me, like, put your bits in this. So she like has her on my shoulder. She's like holding them up. I'm holding the award, taking these selfies, posting one on Instagram, and Dan Clancy is just staring right at us.
Oh my god, that's awful.
Just going.
Yeah, oh my god, no, fuck this bastard. No, that's one of many reasons why I'm not streaming on Twitch, even if it would help me grow an audience.
And trust me, I have maybe been too much of a Dan Clancy defender in the past. Because I looked at, I was like, oh my god. I realized in that moment I was not drunk enough.
That's a funny story.
Oh my.
Man, my conversations with Dan have always been so chill, but then I don't boobs or anything like that.
Oh.
My conversations with him have always been.
Hello, Twitch CEO Danny.
Hello, Twinsie, Dan Clancy.
Clancy here. Greetings, Peach Jaws. Big fan, actually.
Oh,
I like
no.
the spicy content. You see, you got it all right. I was staring because it's not acceptable to goon in public. Therefore,
The breaststroke swimmer did backstroke, and you were doing the medley relay, but in the freestyle.
I was gooning in the chambers of my mind.
Oh,
I
no.
simulated the entire experience in my head, actually. Don't you worry. The results were very real.
Yeah, it is
In fact,
bad.
they're very crusty right now.
Good lord.
Straight into my collection. You know I love my e-girls. You're invited to the next party too. DJ Dan, the dynamic diddler, e-girl connoisseur.
Oh my god.
Holy moly.
No, the possession. No, Pegasus keeps getting possessed by the gooning spirit of Dan Clancy.
That was unhinged even for you, brother.
Even for
Holy shit,
him.
being caught red-handed as Twitch CEO. More like a white-handed here, am I right?
Yeah.
Jeepers, you're a 60-year-old man with a family, dog. What are you doing? So then she talked about how
Yeah,
you
but
were
it's not
committed
big
to
enough.
watching hot tub streams.
Oh no.
I've been a Dan Clancy defender because one time I had a meeting with him where he.
Luckily, it was only in the heat. No disqualifiers for the finals.
It was like me, Will, Sirius,
All
and other
right.
people. Maybe you were there. It was after the movie event that we did.
I was there.
Yeah. And he was like, guys, I'm actually having a hard time what to do with the pools and hot tub section. Like, what do you think? And he pulled out his phone and showed us his Twitch. And he was like, yes, I do watch these girls. He's like, this is something that we have absolute problems with.
Oh my god. So people are actually finally starting to notice, because I know that when people who aren't in the loop start talking about this stuff, they are usually unaware of just how much of a degenerate that Dan Clancy is. So the fact that even other streamers are starting to notice is quite refreshing.
Going through. And so I was like, I was very impressed that he just straight up showed us his feed and like admitted to watching it and that admitting that it was a problem. So whenever clips came out of him being like, Dan Clancy's a creep, I was like, no, he's doing his job.
He's doing his job. Yes, he's doing his job with his ultimate gooning rack.
He was not
He
doing
should
his
be watching
job
those streams.
at that
That's
after party.
problematic.
I do think now, especially after TwitchCon, that man should not be anywhere near an after party.
Oh my god. Oh, you don't even know who that is? You don't know who Dan Clancy is? He's the CEO of Twitch who likes to look at hot tub streams.
He's at everyone.
Yeah.
I saw.
And he also wished HASAN a happy birthday and shadow banned Israel after the October 7th death. Why are we talking about says you, but no, we're not talking about that stuff. We're talking about ultimate gooning lord Dan Clancy, who, and whenever someone tried to bring up the fact that he shadow banned Israel during a certain Q&A stream of some kind, he ended up perma-banning them.
I went out twice at TwitchCon and Dan was there each time.
Yeah, I saw him at every party too.
Right. So
Right.
that all makes sense now. So that's why DJ Dan just loves TwitchCon. He loves going to the after parties to mingle. with
Mingle.
heroes, right? Using his Twitch CEO clout to potentially get lucky here. You flippin' dinosaur. You can't be doing that,
Yep.
right? Also, openly showing and admitting that you watch the hot tub section on Twitch. I mean, have some shame, man. You're just way too proud of your gooning tendencies. Anytime. Literally anytime
Yeah.
he's on an interview to do anything. He doesn't even bother to wipe his history, clean his feed, make an alternate account, at least have some shame. But this guy just openly showcases it.
Oh yes, this kind of. I remember seeing this clip.
It's actually... No,
God. Wait, did he just say it? Yeah, wait. Yes.
Make an alternate account, at least have some shame. But this guy just openly showcases it. It's actually diabolical.
Yes, finally. Oh my fucking god. After like 4 weeks, we finally have a 5 in a row. And I said that the next time we got a 5 in a row, I would clip this reaction and upload it. So, hello, YouTube. If you're watching this as its own video, thank you for watching it. We still got 1 minute left of footage to get through, but I'm glad that you have joined us along for this ride. But make sure that you're watching the original video alongside this one so that you don't miss a beat, and make sure that you show Pegasus a little bit of support.
Just doing his job of watching hot tub streams and gooning 16 hours a day. Hey, half of that is for work. If I was I wouldn't want Dan Clancy at streamer ran events either. It's kind of weird, no matter if he was being creepy or not. It would be like going to a party my coworker put and my boss showing up.
Oh,
I'm personally
Lord.
gonna relax around people who can fire me. Not to be honest, it depends on the situation. Your boss
Right.
can totally chill, but if it's a creepo like Dan Clancy, then no. Not to defend Clancy, but why would a woman play with her tits in public and then act like
Oh
there's
my
something wrong
god.
with looking at them? If I took out my PP and started wrapping it around trophies, people would stare, but they'd be much less happy about what I was doing. Well, to be fair, we all know that he wasn't just looking. Alright? He was
Yeah.
mad he didn't pay the $5.
Oh.
$5 a month.
Oh, good lord. Yes, I remember that.
I'm not gonna act like these e-girls or whatever are, it's too moralized.
$5. I need $5 in order to get my, what's it called?
But I just like making fun of Dan. OF Girls, we want to see you on Twitch that is OF Girls friendly and lets us use the platform as a door for our OF Fansly page and give us small bans if we push the Twitch TOS. Oh my god, the CEO is looking at me like a creep while doing good rating pictures.
Oh, good
hey,
lord.
Dan Clancy, but Pete is notoriously one of the most attention-seeking, grandstanding people on the planet.
It's that person?
Yes, in fact, Dan Clancy did possess me.
Yes.
The Gooning Lord was staring at women. How many times must I say this? Ultimate
It's Ultimate Gooning Lord, everybody.
Do not disrespect the diddler. Now click this video or write your name in the death note. Okay.
All right. No, we finally after freaking weeks, we finally got a freaking bingo. Now, we could honestly mark this off as an honorary since that one purple-haired streamer simping after Asmongold and XQC, I don't know if that would be considered drama, but we can at least make that a sort of honorary mention. Unfortunately, no XQC mention, but we finally got a 5 in a row for the first time in weeks. And do I have something that I could, unfortunately, I don't have a soundboard thing to celebrate. I was thinking of using the one thing that Jew Boy uses that goes, "Oh, what is a man?" Yes, we're gonna look at that after this, but I just want to make sure that we get. So yeah, we got Twitch being Twitch, HASAN Crash Out, obviously the free space, Diabolical, and the Legendary Series. Alright, if this is a standalone video on YouTube, and it's probably going to be, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out the original video before and all that. And I will see you in the next bingo. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And this video was streamed live on both YouTube and Kick. Be sure to check out the VODs for unedited footage as well. Take care.